Yeah. All right. Get out of here. Stop. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. What? And it's the daily. You think it wasn't when it was? You think it doesn't when it does? We are here and we are in motion. We're going to put it there for you right now. It's going down. Now. Yeah. Oh, and it's the daily, go get up, missile. Yeah, and it don't stop, baby. Yes, it's the Daily Go Get Mism Show. It's the Daily Go Get Mism Show. All right, we still getting set up. I got some things I gotta do. We in motion though. It's the daily Go Get Mism. Yeah. So this is how we gonna do. First of all, we gonna rock the spot. You know what I'm saying? And today on the Daily Go Get Mism Show, we are talking about. Come on, man. Okay. Today on the Daily Go Get Mism Show, what we talking about? What we talking about now? Yeah. So let's get this thing popping. What we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get Mism Show is kids, drugs, and dogs. Kids, drugs, and dogs. These are the things that we support or we defend in our lives. Now, sure, there are many other things that we defend in our lives, but that's definitely high on our priority. Hold on, let me start this thing over. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. Word up. Yeah. And it's the daily. You think it ain't when it is? Yeah, you think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We gonna do the damn thing. It's the night we gonna swing. Yeah, it's the Daily Go Get Mism Show, baby. And we ain't gonna stop for nothing. There won't be no front end. And not tonight, it's gonna be on. We get it right. Yeah, Daily Go Get Mism Show. Daily Go Get Mism Show. You can't mess with that. You can't stop it. We got this beat right now. Gonna drop it. Where my people at? What's going on? So boy, Bill did Destroyer T, Carry Right, all up in the house now. Thanks for coming through, y'all. I appreciate me some. Y'all, you know that I do. Oh, kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. 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 What y'all know? What do y'all know about that now? Yeah, and yo, it's going down on the Daily Go Get Mism Show. So, you know, people love their kids as they should, word. And people love their dogs. Dog lovers, you can't tell dog lovers nothing about no dogs. And they drugs, people will protect their habits and defend their habits all day. Don't get in the way. And when it's time to get high, they gonna do it today. Hey. It's personal, baby. It's very personal. It's the daily, the daily go get Mism. Yeah. So we still working on some things, y'all. We still trying to build up this movement. But you know, slowly but surely, we're gonna climb the ladder. The ladder of success. So we are showing live and direct news on the Daily Go Get Mism Show. Don't front like you don't know or you don't understand. That's word. Yeah. And it's the Daily Go Get Mism Show. Word. So yo, make sure that y'all hit the like button. Do not forget to hit the like button. You know, or it's more important than ever now. It's more important than ever now. You know, we got to start this thing from the ground up. We got to build it from the ground up. But it's going to be y'all right. I know with that, it's going to be y'all right. And nothing can stop it tonight. Word. So, let's get this thing popping. Hold on. hold on. There you go. All right. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily, the daily go getimism show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R's, the Daily Go Getimism Show. And we are all up in your area on this Friday evening. Thank God it's Friday. Flashback Friday. This is when we come together and get it right. Tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show, we are talking about kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. Kids, drugs, dogs, and love. Kids, drugs, dogs, and love. I said, kids, drugs, dogs, and love. I said, kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. I said, kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. I said, kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. We talk about those things. We will defend them all above anything that's going in our lives. And it's going to make sure we defend it like husbands and wives. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. We get this thing popping tonight. Word. Kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. Kids, drugs, dogs, and loves. Yeah. Really, what we're talking about tonight is the things that we defend in our lives. Why do we defend certain things in our lives? Now, when it comes to kids, that's pretty much a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer about why we would defend our children. By the way, shout out to Emily Dunlap in the house. Said Emily, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's pretty obvious why we would defend our children. I mean, first of all, children are more defenseless than adults are. They haven't been through the trials and tribulations and all of the harsh realities of life. If you look at it that way, they haven't been through that yet. And we will try to defend them and protect them against learning things the hard way. They are our future. They are our product. They were born. They are the product of our loins. The product of our loins, especially if we're talking about our own children. But most people will defend children of any age. And we will defend children of any age against adults of any age. One thing that most compassionate, responsible adults do not want to see and will not put up with is watching a child be abused, watching a child be done wrong, watching a child be lied to, watching a child be hurt, watching a child be done dirty or mistreated. We ain't trying to see that. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita, is all up in the house. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. What's going on? How you feeling? Good to see me. Some you know that I do true. But yeah, we ain't trying to see no kids get done wrong or whatever. We probably experienced enough pain in our lives to the point where we don't want to ever see a child get hurt or be mistreated or abused by anybody. We don't care whether it's their mama or their daddy or their granny or their auntie or their uncle or their cousins or their brother or their sister or their friends no. You know, at the same time, what's kind of funny about the whole thing is that although we don't want to see children ever be mistreated, sometimes we lie to children. You know, oh yeah, well, daddy ain't coming around because of this or that, blah, 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 blah. Or your father you never saw your father because this or that, but blah, 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 blah. Santa Claus is coming to give you some presents in there, blah, 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 blah. The Easter Bunny do with this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. And the tooth fairy left some money under your pillow, and the blah, 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 blah. And the Easter Beagle mix, and the great pumpkin. I'm just saying, we don't always tell children the truth. We call ourselves protecting their innocence. Their innocence. I'm innocent. 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 I ain't do shit. I'm innocent. We know that when we were children that we needed to be defended. We needed to be defended against liars. We try extra hard, way more than I think our parents did. Like I think our parents were, I'm talking about the children of my generation. Our parents were protective against us. I mean, protective of us, but nothing the way parents are nowadays. When I was younger, everybody spent the night over people's houses. We spent the night over our friends' houses, people on our blocks' houses, our cousins' houses. If we had brothers and sisters who didn't live with us, we spent the night over their houses. Anybody who wanted us to spend the night, we spent the night over their house, and it wasn't no big thing. Nowadays, a lot of parents will not allow their children to spend the night over nobody's house, even if they know them. They like, nah, you can spend the night over my house, but I ain't letting my kids spend the night over yours. And yeah, it's selfish or whatever, but you know, people be out here molesting children and abusing children and doing things to children that they're never going to recover from, that they're never going to forget. And we are seriously way more protective over our children, or protective of our children, than our parents were. I can say that. My family is not so protective. I would say that we're about the same as we were growing up. And that's not to say that nothing ever happened, but I guess we still let our kids spend the night. Let me just put it that way. Carol Chamberlain says, Annette Davis, the number one, is all up in the house. Annette Davis, the number one. Annette Davis, the number one. What's going on? How you feeling, Ma? Good to see me some you. You know, it is always great to see you too. Carol Chamberlain says, now more today than ever, we must protect our children. At least that's the way we see it. And I think that one of the reasons that we see it that way is because, you know, the media makes us believe that, you know, white vans are coming up. I'm coming out of nowhere, speeding up, screeching to a halt, taking our children and throwing them into a van, never to be seen again, or whatever. Or they're going to be hurt. They're going to be traumatized. They're going to be scarred for life. I don't think that any children are missing more today than they ever were. But now we have a tracking system. More people will know that notice that they haven't seen your child around than before. The internet and all of these news media outlets has definitely exacerbated the situation. They've made the situation seem a little bit more serious, a little bit more. Let's just say we feel like our children are in more danger nowadays than before. I don't know if that's true. I just don't know. I don't know if that's true. You know, I know when I was growing up, when I was very young, I think I was about 10 or 11 years old when the Atlanta child murders was going on. And we never really got to the bottom of why that really happened, because that dude went to jail for that. And he's always maintained his innocence. He always said, no, I didn't do that shit. That was a government conspiracy and it was a cover up. And I got caught up in that shit. And there was overwhelming evidence that he probably didn't do it. One thing is for sure, there wasn't any outstanding evidence that he did anything. Even if he did something to one or two of the kids, you couldn't account for all of them. So Black children have gone missing for years. But we will defend our children, most of us. And that's not to say that some of our parents didn't abuse the shit out of us. As we look back on it, like, you know what? That was a little terroristic, parents. Mom, dad, that was bad. I said, Mom, dad, that was bad. I said, Mom, dad, that was bad. Yo, you was whooping while you was mad. You shouldn't whoop a kid while you mad, because you gonna put some welts on them back. You shouldn't whoop a kid while you mad, because you gonna put some welts on them back. You shouldn't You shouldn't put your hands on a child when you're mad as hell. No, don't get wild. No, don't do that. No, wow, don't do that. Emily says, I tell mine the truth. I'd rather tell them than for them to find out from the streets. And I do give them tough love. I don't sugarcoat anything. Carol Chamberlain says, Omar, there are so many children missing every day. I'm just saying. Yeah, but they was missing back in the day too. We just didn't know. Like, think about it. Unless it was really national news. If you lived in Philadelphia, you didn't really know what was going on in New York. You didn't. Look at how much different slang that they was talking in New York. We didn't even start saying word until hip hop came out. They were saying that shit in New York years ago. Decades before we started saying that shit. A lot of people still don't know what that shit means. What are you saying? Word? What is word? What is word? We didn't talk like that. Hip hop music, magazines, and the internet got us talking like that. I mean, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. You know what I mean? Shoot. In Philly, even though we're going to be talking about drugs in this segment. In Philly, weed was weed. In New York, they always had different names for the weed. They had Buddha, they had Thai. So the Buddha blessed. They had different names. Down here, we had weed. That's what we had. You came down here and like, yo, who got the Buddha? Got the what? Like, what do you want? And that's the truth. So the internet and multimedia, mega media has given us a view of what's going on in other places. So like I said, when you lived in Philly, you didn't know what was going on in New York. You ain't even know what was going on in North Jersey. Maybe South Jersey, yeah, but no, North Jersey, you ain't know nothing about that. You ain't know what was going on down south. For real. And a lot of times we had relatives that lived down south, so we would go down south to visit. And that was the only way that we really knew anything that was going on down south. But we considered down south to be real slow, and it was in comparison to what was going on up here. They've sped up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. But we can see it. We can log on anywhere. Now we have friends. We have friends from down south, Midwest, up north, West Coast, and all of that we've never met, never stood face to face with. But we know a lot of their we know a lot of their information because they talk about where they're from and stuff. Plus, they have a profile. We see how, certain things that they say and the way that they think. We can compare notes. We couldn't do that before. So a situation, if something is going on over here, in San Francisco or LA or San Diego, we know about it now. Something is going on down in Texas. We know about it now. Oklahoma, we know a little bit about it now. Even Kansas City or St. Louis, we know a little bit about it now. Illinois, Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Detroit, Flint, Pontiac. We know people from those places now. We didn't know people from those places before. So if something is going on with their children, or if there are certain trends that are happening around the country, we get wind of it now. We didn't get wind of it before. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. You know what I mean? Do me that solid. That's all I need y'all to do. And Emily says, wait. Emily says, yes, Carol, today, but back then we didn't have to worry about missing children back then. The Atlanta child murders. What are y'all talking about? See, that's look, how soon we forget. Word up. How soon we forget. Let me see. How many children went missing in the Atlanta child murders? The Atlanta child murders of 1979 to 1981. sometimes called the Atlanta child murders, were a series of murders committed in Atlanta, Georgia, between July 1979 and May 1981. Over a 2-year period, at least 28 children, adolescents, and adults were killed. What do you mean, and adults? Anyway, 28 children. 28. So all right, so that's 2 years and that's 28 children. Now, we don't really know if those numbers are as high as that or higher or lower. You know what I mean? But that was back when all we had was our local news or the national news and newspapers. So we had a lot of secondhand knowledge. Now we can actually talk to people from those areas. But what we're talking about tonight, is what we defend, and we will defend children, and children should be defended. At the same time, we don't always defend children the way that we're supposed to. There's a good chance that we don't always defend our children the way that we're supposed to. But it's a struggle. It's a struggle, and it's a cross to bear. So we're going to get there. But we definitely defend our children. We can go to the next one. You know, drugs. Drugs. I have never met anybody who experiments with drugs, who uses drugs, who abuses drugs, that doesn't defend their position on their use of a substance, a controlled substance. Maybe you have, I haven't. Have you ever met somebody that you know that was on drugs that didn't defend their position for using whatever they use as far as their substance of choice is concerned? So they'll tell you, well, I want to stop smoking, but I'm so stressed out. I want to stop drinking, but I'm so stressed out. I said, I want to stop the sniffing, but it makes me feel good, and I be stressed out. And I want to stop using the heroin, but it makes me feel good, and I'm stressed out. I'm stressed. So I'm stressed. Get out my face with that quitting mess. I'm stressed. I can stop anytime I want. I'm stressed. I ain't gotta light up the blunt. I'm stressed. Don't make me put away the coke. I'm stressed. Yo, this ain't no joke. I'm stressed. Don't fuck with me when I'm getting high. Don't fuck up my high. Yo, bitch, don't mess up my vibe. No, don't. I said, bitch, don't. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know about y'all, but I've known alcoholics. I've known weed heads. I've known coke heads. I've known crack heads. I've known heroin users, straight junkie heroin users. Have you ever seen anybody do the heroin dance? Yo, when you see somebody do the heroin dance, when that horse gets inside of them, I'll never forget my girl Tamika that lived around the way, Broad and Gerard, 15th and Gerard and Carlisle. And I would see Mika out there on the sidewalk or in the streets, and she would be like, No, it was Tiffany. That was her name, Tiffany. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like, God damn, she got a party going on in that body. It's real. It's real. Made me want to get high. But you can't go right to heroin. You gotta progress to all of that. But she was all the way there. She wound up getting killed too. Rest in peace to all of my druggies that have passed over the year. And we talking about a lot of people. We talking about a lot of people, straight up and down. You know, let me see. T. Carey Wright says children were missing like crazy. Those milk cartons always had a different face on it. Word up. You know, T. Carey Wright says on ABC there was a commercial that said it's 8 p.m. Do you know where your child is? Because children were being snatched left and right. Yeah, this our children going missing is not new. It's not. They've been experimenting with black people since the beginning. I mean, since the inception of this republic. They have been guinea pigging the shit out of us. I mean, the truth is the truth. But back to these drugs. Yeah, I've known a lot of drug addicts. And I've never met a drug addict that even if they wanted to stop, I've never seen a drug addict that was ashamed of themselves during their usage. They might have been ashamed of themselves, yeah, I mean, but they wasn't ashamed of themselves, yeah, I'm saying. They might have been ashamed of themselves, yeah, I mean, but they wasn't ashamed of themselves, nah, I'm saying. So we defend ourselves when we are in a state of doing something we really ain't got no business doing. Yeah, we will defend ourselves when there really is no defense for the things that we're doing. We've been known to defend ourselves. So, we'll get it popping going on like that. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, baby. But it's not like we don't have other things in our lives that we will defend. But it does seem odd, ironic that you would try to defend your position of being on drugs and shit. Black people always defending themselves on drugs and shit. But white people do too. And you know this. So what is it though? What is it that makes people defend their position of doing something that they know is bad for them? Something that they know is wrong. Something that they know is detrimental to their health. Something that they know could possibly take them out of here. Something that they know could probably get them robbed. Something that they know could probably make them rob people. Something that they know could take away from their integrity. Something that they know will make people disrespect them. Something that they know will make them have bad judgment. Something that they know will take them away from their families, their friends, their social circle, the people who care about them. Something that would diminish their place in society, in their community. What makes them defend that? Because we all have something in our lives that we have to defend. And I'm not saying that that's the definitive answer, but it is an answer. Maybe it's one of many. Because when you start thinking about drug addicts and their audacity in defending themselves, and I only say their audacity in defending themselves is because we know that they shit is fucked up, baby. They shit is fucked up. But they're going to participate in what they do. They're going to participate in what they do. So, we still got to eat that. So when you compare yourself to somebody who's using drugs and you think about the things that you do and the things that you defend, some of us have to defend crazy shit. Wearing too much makeup. Women who wear a lot of makeup, they will defend that shit to the hilt. Tell me I'm lying. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you. Tell me I'm lying. Somebody gonna tell me I'm lying. No, you just always taking it too far. No, you always taking it too far. No, you always tease women about weeds. No, you always think that you perfect. No. Yeah. Well, you know. Hold on. But yeah, we will defend that position. and we will feel justified in defending that position. What we got? All right. We will feel justified in defending our position in whatever we do. We feel like if a drug addict can defend the shit that they do, I can definitely defend a little bit of makeup. I'm just trying to be cute. I'm just being creative. It's an art form. It's an art. See, you don't understand art, Omar. You don't understand art. Emily said, I just found out a blunt in the joint was different. The inside of it is the same. Yo, after a certain age, you really need to stop smoking blunts. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. I think you should stop smoking blunts after age 30. It's just a judgment call, but I do. You ain't got no business smoking blunts after age 30. You should go back down to joints because you actually get higher when you smoke joints. People think that you get higher when you smoke blunts, but because people don't know how to roll their blunts tight, you know, they be wasting a lot of the weed talking and shit. That shit is not a cigarette, nigga. Anyway, drugs are a mental and or emotional escape. Drug users will defend their right to use to the death. Gary Wright says, I've seen that Thriller dance. Yo, that shit is something, man. She used to get low. I used to be like, damn, Tiffany, you doing it, Tiffany. Not to be confused with 1986 Tiffany. Not to be confused with that. Emily says, I got a question off topic. Can I not share to my groups from YouTube? Yeah, you can. You just got to copy the link. So if you go to where it says go share, you'll see where it says copy the link. And you know, you copy that part and then just paste it when you go, when like you making a comment in your groups, and the show will come up that way. You know. So boy says blunts is a waste of weed. Yeah, unless you really know how to roll tight. You gotta know how to roll tight. Yes. You gotta learn how to roll tight, see? See, if you're gonna learn how to roll tight, see, then you get the shit popping the way it's supposed to be. Yes, you get it popping. Yes. you know, but yeah, and if you well, you know. Hold on. What are we doing here? What? I gotta do something. But yeah, so the bottom line is drug addicts will defend them. They will defend their right to use drugs and shit. They always be trying to defend a drug usage and shit, but people gonna do what they do. Okay. Copy link. There we go. Once upon a time, not long ago. Okay. So yeah. So we figure if a drug addict can defend their position as far as using drugs and shit, then don't get on me about whatever I do, like eating chocolate. A lot of women will defend their right to eat some chocolate. Like, ain't nothing wrong with eating no chocolate. You know, nothing in the world is wrong with eating chocolate. I mean, that's how a lot of women feel. What, I'm lying? I'm just saying. I'm lying though. No, I'm just saying, like you gonna say I'm lying? because I've seen women defend their chocolate binges as if it was their children. I've seen them defend their right to use some chocolate or to eat some chocolate. Wait, I've seen them defend that more than they defend their children. Like, wait a minute. Nothing is wrong with chocolate. Chocolate is good for you. You just got to eat the right kind of chocolate. See, that's the thing. People be eating that cheap chocolate, and that's why that's why I'm lying again. Y'all gonna tell me I'm lying again? Okay. All right. Anyway, people will defend their position on certain things. Their addictions, whether you're talking about drugs, whether you're talking about chocolate, whether you're talking about some other kind of food that they like, sweets in general, but especially chocolate cake, chocolate candy, chocolate. I've never heard anybody defend vanilla. Like, yo, vanilla is this shit. You know what I mean? I eat vanilla everything. Vanilla this, vanilla that. Yo, I won't eat no candy unless it's vanilla. No ice cream unless it's vanilla. My women are vanilla. The lighter the vanilla, the sweeter the juice. I don't know. Shit is real. Son. So, but people will defend their position as far as that's concerned. And look, I'm not going to get into whether it's right or wrong. Look at this. So, boy, he's talking about some chocolate cake and pizza, my drug of choice. I rest my case, but my case got up and started dancing again. I rest my case, but my case got up and started dancing again. I rest my case, but my case got up and started dancing again. He's a zombie. I rest my case, but my case got up and started dancing again. He's a zombie. Gotta shoot it in the head. He's a zombie. Gotta shoot it in the head. He's a zombie. He'll never be dead. He's a zombie. Gotta shoot it in the head. I rest my case, but he got up and started dancing again. He's a zombie. I rest my case, but he got up and started dancing again. He's a zombie. 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 Zombie. Gotta shoot it in the head. Stab it in the head. You can only kill a zombie if you shoot it in the head, and that's chocolate users. That shit's crazy. And they all women. Because if you ever hear a man defend his use of chocolate or eating chocolate like that, he a little old bitch. You sound like a little old bitch eating chocolate ice cream. You sound like a little old bitch. Coffee drinkers defend drinking coffee. Now, all of my alkaline people, my vegan enthusiasts, or vegan, what I want to say, what is it when you're striving to be something but you really don't want to be it? Because a lot of people want the health that veganism offers, but we ain't really trying to do that shit. Am I lying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, not eating meat is one thing. Many of us could probably pull it off. But all that not wearing leather shoes or not having no leather in the car, like, look, man, something gotta die. Everything can't live. God made it that way. T. Carey Wright says, ain't nobody defending chocolate. My Haagen-Dazs butter pecan, though. Give you the dog joint. Annette Davis says, I definitely will defend my coffee intake in a heartbeat. I'm just saying. This a boy talking about some hush. That's what I call me a disgrace. That's what I call me a disgrace. Carol Chamberlain says, don't start, there won't be none. I needs my Java. T. Carey Wright says, LOL and veganism. I'm not about that. Like, that's what I'm saying. We want the health. Look, we even try to convince ourselves, like, them motherfuckers ain't all that healthy. Remember when vegans when we really first start shining the light on vegans? So the only real example of veganism was like Russell Simmons, and ain't nobody want to look like Russell Simmons. Like, yo, ain't nobody, fuck that vegan shit, son. Yo, the vegans look all sucked up and old as shit. Look at Russell ugly as shit, son. He all skinny. He look nasty, son. Look, I don't even care. I don't want to own Def Jam. I don't want to be a hip-hop icon or Mogu. I don't want to even do any kind of philanthropy. I don't want to give millions of dollars away. I don't want to empower people and show them how to make money. You know what I mean? I don't want to be responsible for LL, Run DMC, Houdini, EPMD, no, I don't care. I don't want to look like Russell Simmons. So the reason I won't be a vegan is because I don't want to look like Russell. And if there were other vegans that didn't look good, they all looked sick. Now you got fat ass vegans. That's what I'm not understanding. You're eating a plant-based diet, yet you talking about you a vegan. You can't defend that. You can't be 300 pounds, 250 something pounds, 275. You can't be 300 pounds, 250 pounds, 270 pounds, 200 something. You can't be 300 pounds, 225, 225, 250. You can't be 300. You can't be 250, 275, 285. You can't be, you not no big. I said, you can't be a you not no big. I said, you can't be a you not no vegan. Vegetarianism is what you seek in life. KRS-One was a vegan from back in the 80s, but he was never skinny. He was never skinny. That's why you could be a fat ass vegetarian, but you can't be a fat vegan. Somebody's lying. So motherfuckers is out here talking about something. I'm about to go vegan. No, the fuck you not. You just about to stop eating meat. You ain't about to stop eating pizza. You ain't about to stop eating cheese. You ain't about to stop drinking milk. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that vegan life. You ain't ready. A lot of people don't even do their research. They think that a vegan and a vegetarian is the same thing. No, it's not. It's not even close. Them vegans on some other shit. What, I'm lying? Emily says, I want to say I don't defend anything, but I know you will dissect that to no ends. Don't you have two sons? Let's just leave that right there. Carol Chamberlain says, eating tofu, and do they really know what it is? So boy says, Carol, I tried tofu. My tongue wanted to whip my. I don't care what you do to it. So boy, you ain't fucking lying. That shit's disgusting. Yo, tofu is garbage. Do you underdig? Do you know what I'm saying? Actual factual. That shit, yo, man. Yo. Hey, yo. That tofu shit is for the birds. And I'm not even really sure if the birds would eat that shit. We talking about drugs. I'm sorry. We talking about kids, drugs, dogs, and love. 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 Kids, drugs, dogs, 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 love. That's the shit we talking about. Anything else you can think of. We talking about defending the night on the Daily Go Getivism show. Act like you know, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go. Emily says, I'm on the line. All right, let's see. All right, you on the line, Emily. Thanks for calling in. You got to turn down you got to turn down the sound on your device. Let's go. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Oh shit. No. Cancer. Yes, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yo, you gotta turn that. You got whoa. You got whoa. You gotta turn down your voice all the way. Mute that thing.
Oh man. All right, sorry. And me having 2 sons, what do they have to do with anything?
Huh?
Me having 2 sons, what do they have to do with anything?
You'll defend your sons? I've heard you do it. What you talking about? Who do you know that has children who don't wait? Who do you know that has children that they love and they don't defend their children?
But if they're wrong, I don't uphold that.
Who said it? Who said anything about them being wrong? Personally, I wouldn't give a shit if my personally, I wouldn't give a shit if my kids were wrong. I'm defending them any motherfucking way. Wrong is relative. Wrong is for people that I don't love. Shit. Let me ask you this. If your sons ever got locked up, would you go bail them out?
As a matter of fact, my son was locked up a couple weeks ago. Did I get him out? No, I didn't. My sister and 2 or 3 of his other friends got one up to get him out, but not me.
Why?
They told me about it.
Why you didn't?
What am I supposed to do?
Wait. What you mean? What you supposed to do? What? He got another mother out there? Something? So what?
I've had that talk with him.
And
he still do the wrong things, and that's on him. You want to get his black ass locked up? That's on him. I don't visit people in jail. I don't put mine on people's books.
Okay. So you mean to tell me there's nothing that your sons could do that would make you defend them in court?
How can I word this right? He just got out of a relationship with this abusive chick. And I guess I could defend him against that. Because I had evidence of what she was doing. He didn't do anything wrong. She did everything wrong. I had evidence of that. So the text messages and videos speak for themselves. I don't have to say much.
Okay. So you saying that you would defend him then?
And do your bald head ass quick dissect this shit.
I mean, it's just a simple question. I mean, you know, I don't see why you have to indict my bald head. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just asking a question. Just asking a question. You know, no big deal. You know. So there's nothing else in your life that you would defend, even if it seemed a little off kilter, even if it seemed a little strange. You don't defend anything?
No.
Okay. So if you were driving in your car and a white police officer pulled you over, and you know, just by the luck of the draw, you were driving while black and you got locked up, you wouldn't defend yourself in that situation?
So you just pulling out your asshole right now. Of course I would defend myself.
Okay. So it looks like it sounds to me. Huh?
Yes, I would defend myself in that case. This is one right if I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, well,
I know the law is against black people, but hey, I'll be Mexican in that situation. I'll be whatever nationality they want me to be.
Oh. Well, defending yourself doesn't always have anything to do with whether you're wrong or right. there's some things that we just happen to defend because that's just how it's going to go down. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with defending yourself in certain situations. You know, I mean, like I said, right and wrong is relative. Like I said, my people, when it comes to the law, short of murder, and maybe even that, and maybe even that.
So that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about when I said I knew you would dissect this to no end. That's what you do, though. That's you. You're a debater. I know you would dissect this.
Look, that's not even about debating. It's about opening up your mind. You can't just, as far as I'm concerned, you can't just stay in one frame of thinking, because you may stay in one lane, but somebody else is in a whole different lane. That's like leaving your car door open. Like, ain't nobody thinking about taking this car, and you look out the window the next day like, yo, I know I had a car right there in that driveway. I can't believe that somebody was thinking like, yo, I should just go ahead and take this car. So, I mean, you leave yourself open.
I tried that, but they wouldn't take my car. I actually tried that, but they wouldn't take my car back in the past.
Oh, you can get your car taken. You just have to arrange for it to be taken. There are plenty of ways to do it. Would you need the insurance money? You want the insurance money? You need to stop paying your car payment? That's not a hard thing to do. Look, but I wouldn't do it with you because, you know, you're righteous like that. And I wouldn't want to corrupt your thinking into having you defend yourself against that evil. Annette Davis says, I will defend my children until my last breath. And I know you ain't lying. Carol Chamberlain says, oh, hell no, I'm fighting for my baby. Hell yeah. Let my Ayana get locked up, or her big brother. I wish they would get locked up. I don't give a fuck what they did. We coming through with that money. We putting up houses we don't even own. Like, yo, I just put up the projects. Like, nigga, you don't own the project. That's public. I put up the motherfucking projects. Put up the project. Like, nigga, you don't own the project. What? I see you can't follow directions. This chick here. Yo, we out here. Emily, I said that you have to. Never mind. You gotta keep your you can't turn your device up. She want to talk on the show and be on the show. All right. But thanks for calling in though. That's a good look. It's all good. I'll open your line back up. Tell you what. Nah, let's sleep right there. It's all good. Love is love. But yeah, like I said, let something happen to Ayana. Let something happen to Nate. I don't give a fuck. Like, no, they good kids. They ain't do that shit. Be like, yo, but Mr. McIntyre, you know, they had the blood on the knife. The gun was still smoking. He was standing over the motherfucker. Like, listen, if the gun was in his hand, then God put the gun in his hand. And I'm not an atheist. So he was ordained to smoke that nigga. Anyway, I put the projects up. We coming through with the payment on the bail. He coming home today. Like Mr. McIntyre, he up for murder 1. There is no bail. Then what we need to do is we need to get the charges commuted to 2nd-degree murder. And I'm putting the projects up, and he coming home where he belongs. Straight like that. Like, nah. We don't play them kind of games. I know I've been having them DUIs. I was locked up 3 times. First time, my sister Dita came and got me. She didn't have to post no bail. We was straight ROR. Second time, I got ROR because the first time was in Delaware. And I thought that was a throwaway DUI. The second time was in Philly. ROR. They was like, oh, nah, they must have saw something clean in my record. Went home the next morning. I bet. Third time, they was like 550. See, you playing, nigga. You ain't even go to trial for this. Yo, you got a prop. Hey, you. 550. Bail. I was like, yeah, but I don't have the money on me. I got the money, but I ain't got the money on me. Can one of these COs take me to the ATM so I can get myself out of jail? He was like, nigga, what? I was like, yeah, I want to bail myself out. You know what I mean? I got 550. I got 550 in the bank. I got plenty of money. So I need to bail myself out. They was like, no, get on the motherfucking phone. You call your peoples, tell them to come down. I was like, nah, my peoples don't really need to know about this. They be like, get on the motherfucking phone, call your peoples, tell them to come down there and get you 550, and then you pay them the 550 back. And if you come to court, which I'm sure you're going to do, you get your money back. 70% of it, not the whole thing. And I was like, so I tried to call my dad. My dad ain't answer the phone. Call my mom. My stepdad answered the phone. I was like, yo, stepdad. Yo, they got me down here. I got locked up, blah, 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 blah. You got $550. He was like, yeah. Oh, I got $550. I said, I need you to come down here to the courthouse and pay that shit so I can get up out of here before they take me up State Road. He was like, all right. Him and my mom, here they come with the money. They kept telling them that I wasn't processed and whatever. I wound up hitting State Road. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to CFCF. This is some bullshit. I never thought that would happen to me. Anyway, they came with that money. They wouldn't have gave a fuck what I did. My mom lived in a big house. She'd have put that shit up. Like, shit. What? Omar? That's a good boy. That's our boy. Fuck out of here. Nah. Anyway. Couch says, yep. And my neighbor's house too. Word up. Like, look, we put up an apartment. I'm putting that shit up. And then David says, I got the bail money, lawyers on retainer, and we are on the way. Word up. You better know it. Yo, serious, real shit. Let my people's rot in jail. No. So, all right. So, drugs. We started off talking about drugs. People defending drugs and shit. They always want to be defending their drug use and shit, but it's all good. It's all good. And in some ways, it's all good, you know? Let me see. I will defend my people to the end. Boom. Just in case somebody comes by here and was like, yeah, he said he would defend, but he didn't put it in writing. I defend niggas. Word up. Dogs. Dog owners. Have you ever seen anybody as passionate as dog owners are? Dog owners be holding it down for their puppies. They can have their house reeking of dog, stinking of dog, big, ugly dog, pretty dog, bad dog, overzealous dog, sloppy dog, nasty dog jumping up on you, little mean dog, little pygmy, little chihuahua, some shit like that, little schnauzer, whatever. People love dogs, especially white people. You know how white people are about their dogs. But I've seen a lot of black people that are just as passionate about their dogs. Now, I mean, people might say that I'm a cat lover, and I am. And I guess I do defend cats, and I do like dogs also. But cat people are nothing like dog people. I ain't never seen nobody go to jail for killing a cat. Now, maybe y'all know something that I don't know. But I have a feeling that if Mike Vick had been accused of cat fighting, I doubt if he would have spent even one night in jail. Like, yo, he made them cats fight. Like, yeah, he made the cats fight. Like, how the fuck did he do that? You can train cats to fight? Like, fight? Like, they fight on their own. And we don't, you ever notice you don't really know about, you ever hear cats fighting? You hear them fighting in your backyard, hear them fighting on your porch, hear them fighting on the sidewalk or whatever, and you hear them, and you try to see a cat fight, and you never, they don't be fighting but a minute. And you never really know what they fighting over. Like with dogs, we seem to know what they fighting over when they fight. With cats, we be like, what the fuck are y'all really fighting for? It'd be all of that tough talk before. And then they be talking without their mouth actually open. People like, oh, y'all gonna fucking fight? When they finally do fight, it'd be like, and then one of them just start running. So I think that if Michael Vick had been accused of cat fighting, he wouldn't have went to jail. But because it was dogs, people haven't forgiven Michael Vick to this day. Like, no, that man's a monster. I always wonder what would have happened if Michael Vick would have won a Super Bowl for one of the teams he played for. Like, oh my God, a dog killer is the Super Bowl MVP. I could see people out there like, I am not watching the Super Bowl this year. I will not watch the Super Bowl this year. Michael Vick, no way. Fuck out of here. Carol Chambers says, if you see me on the corner on the corner shaking tits and ass, mind your business. I gotta get my child home. If you see me on the corner shaking tits and ass, mind your business. If you see me shaking down the street with my tits and ass, don't worry. Gotta get my child home. Get him home. But foolish pride. Fuck the judge and the jury and prosecutor when he said goodbye. Gotta get my child home. And then David says, power to the people, Omar. They have ugly dog contests. I ain't never seen an ugly person. Oh shit! Yo, you wildin'. Yo, that shit is so true. I ain't never seen an ugly people contest, an ugly person contest, and it should be a such thing. That's my word. Yo, and then you the real MVP. That shit's hilarious. Emily says, I hate dogs, cats, and all animals. I'm going to pretend I didn't read that statement. Okay. T. Carey Wright says, people will defend little Fifi furiously, even if the damn thing went around biting newborn. Yo, it's a good thing we getting close to the end of this show. This shit is, yo. Emily says, my aunt almost gave me a heart attack, literally. Got in her car and her mutt was in there without my knowledge. Carrie Wright says, I don't know how to tell you this, but the cat sounds that you were imitating were not fight sounds, my friend. Well, maybe you don't know how North Philly cats sound, but I hear them motherfuckers all the time. Now, maybe those suburban cats, them county cats, maybe they on, I don't know how them county cats, what those county cats be fighting over. But these North Philly cats, they be like, and they be yelling. I've seen them face to face, just yelling at each other for minutes. With their mouth closed. It says, keep your animals from me because I will kick them or beat them with something. Well, if you're so scared, I bet you a dog or cat will fuck you up. You so scared. Yo scary ass. Yo scary ass. You type that run from mice. Carol says, I love dogs. I'm just saying. Miss having one. And no, my house didn't stink. I'm just talking about the ones whose house do stink, Carol. And you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And it says, on the news, this man got life for killing a police dog. Anybody who kills a police dog is charged with killing a police officer. You gotta be out of your fucking mind. I mean, you gotta be, man, listen. Be like, yo, that cop was trying to bite me. Fuck that. That cat was trying, I mean, that cop was trying to, cop was trying to kill me. Okay, right, says Emily Peter would emerge from the shadows and hem your ass all the way up. You should kick an animal. So now cat sounds different depending on where they're from. Just yeah, these North Philly cats, these North Philly cats, they different, man. They cut from, I swear to God, these cats that live on my block, the drug dealers with their humanitarian, with their humane ass, these dope boys around here are fucking humane. They feed the cats. The cats be outside on the corner with the damn dope boys. The dope boys, they get they chicken wings and fried rice from the Chinese store, and they be feeding the cats. So the cats be standing around like no, they do not kick the cats or abuse the cats. I got a feeling the cats are selling drugs, or they, at the very least, they lookouts. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of drugs sold. I've never seen these type of humane. These are Peter dope boys. And it's a lot of cats around my way. Cal says, I had a big red Doberman. He would have killed for my family. Damn, you had a back in the day dog. You had a Doberman? You had a Doberman? Wow. You don't even see Dobermans no more. In the 70s, you saw Dobermans and German Shepherds all the time. I've seen German Shepherds. I haven't seen a Doberman in, man, when was the last time you seen a Doberman? Remember that movie Doberman Squad or Dobie? I think it was called Doberman Squad. They showed that shit in school. Anyway, you know that I know North Philly, what North Philly cats sound like. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So boy talking about, so what about you, cat man? I already covered myself. All right. Thank you. Cat people and dog people are different. Like I said, if Michael Vick had been accused of cat fighting, he wouldn't have spent a night in jail. Instead, he did over a year. And I don't know. And I'm like, some of them, you ain't gonna tell me that some of them dogs didn't want to fight. Like none of them dogs was thug dogs. They was just all victim of circumstance. The Doberman gang. The Doberman gang, right? You saw the movie. I saw the movie. You saw the movie? The Doberman gang. Them dogs was getting busy. Them dogs was getting busy. So boy says, no, do you be feeding the cats outside? Do we know some of the same people? Yes. And I have been known to carry, some residual cat food in the back in my trunk, for a cat that's down on his luck. So what? So what? I happen to like cats. They're independent. They be chilling. They independent and they be chilling. But I like dogs too. They just a slightly higher maintenance, and it ain't all that sweet like that. But if the situation presented itself, I would get either or. I would get either or. I wonder what these dots are. These dots. What are these dots? We about to get on up out of here. Gary White talking about some the cat whisperer. Nah, I don't be knowing what the fuck cats are thinking. Niggas is weird. I know they be thinking a lot, but I contend that cats are brainless. I like them, but yeah. It's all good though. Yo, it's my daddy's birthday today. 83 years old. My daddy 33 years old. I said 33. 83. Let's do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here. 83. That's how old he is. I said 83. My G, 83. My D, 83. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 21st, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They are SPECIAL. They are number one out the box. Milton McIntyre, the first. Well, wait, he can't be the first because you got to have first, middle, and last name in order to be a junior. So, Milton McIntyre, the only, turning 83 years old today. Turning 83 years old today. Turning 83 years old today. Turning 30 old today. Turning 83 years old today. And he's healthy in the craziest way. I want to say happy birthday to your dad. Love you to death. Resuscitate you and love you back to life. I have a good feeling that you're going to live a really, really long one. You're already in a good way, and you just had a checkup recently, and you had a clean bill of health, and I'm so proud of that fact. It's really a blessing to have had you in my life for the whole 49, almost 50 years that I've been here. I mean, when so many have lost theirs, you're still here, and you've always been active. We have never been separated, and the love that we've had has always been strong. We do a show together every Saturday, and you are my man. My first example of what a man is, and the most shining example of what a man is. And so I'm so proud to have had you for a father, and the love that I have for you is like no other. So happy birthday to you. Live long and strong. And also Nadine Miranda turning 39 years old today. Last year's of your 30s, baby. Hold on to it tight. And Cindy Tucker Sanders, happy birthday to you. And she's asking, no, I'm not. We can't promote that. Happy birthday to you, Cindy. And also Apple Hines turning 49 years old today. And also Lisa Marie Gillory turning 45 years old today. She got a 45, y'all. Watch out. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, what's up now? And also Angel Jordan turning 24 years old today. Happy birthday, youngin'. And Marianne Holt, happy birthday to you. And Mariam Muslima turning 36 years old today. And Yvonne in Love turning 35 years old today. And last but certainly not least, my man Hakeem Everett turning 32 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious February 21st, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, listen, y'all. We're going to defend a lot of things in our life, and some things that feel good, and we feel so trife. But when we get better, we understand how to make our choices better. And as time goes on, we make sure that we have to do things without a warning. And it's going to be all right as long as we keep a mind tight and things bright. And our positivity is always above the negative. And we got a lot to save and a lot to give. And it's going to be all right. We live our lives day to day and make sure that we keep the negative out our way. Keep our lovers close and make sure that we do a thing coast to coast. Well, we still tripping, but it's going to be all right. Not too much lip when people ask us why we shine. We're going to get mine, but make sure you don't have to defend yourself in areas where you are indefensible. You know, don't let anybody abuse you. Don't let yourself abuse anybody else. You know, keep your mind right. Never be afraid to learn anything new. Never be afraid or intimidated by people who are different than you. You know, learn from them, take from them what you will. Well, learn from them and take from them what they are willing to give you. And suck out anything from them that you need for yourself. And I'm not talking about any material possessions. I'm talking about the knowledge, the wisdom, understanding, and the things that will get you farther in life. There is no useless knowledge out there. We can always do better. You can always love better. Now, the one thing that we didn't go over on this segment was because we were talking about kids, drugs, dogs, loves. Kids, drugs, dogs, loves. Kids, drugs, dogs, loves. We didn't talk about loves too much, but that's okay because we talk about love all the time on the show. We talk about relationships. We talk about ways for us to get better with each other, for us to unite with each other a little bit more, for us to feel more comfortable around each other and more free, more able to express ourselves. And freedom is a road seldom traveled by the multitude. But once you get on that road to freedom, you'll realize that you've achieved something that nobody else has done. It's going to be all right. 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 Don't worry about a goddamn thing tonight because one thing for sure is going to be all right. Want to thank all my friends, my day ones, and y'all do coming through with the funds. You ain't got to give up no money. Just give up your love. It's going to be all right. Above anything else, we going to make it tight. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right tonight. You know why? Because we get our game tight. Read all of the books that you can because nothing makes you smarter than open up the book, man. Make sure that you talk to the people who got knowledge and you won't even have to really go to college. But go to college and learn all the things that they try to keep away from you. Make sure you study too. And make sure that you teach your kids the right way and everything is going to be all right for a brighter day. And make sure that you set a good example because the things that you learn are great and ample samples, whatever you say. It's going to be all right. It's going to make a better way. Hey. And tomorrow we'll be on at 10 o'clock, at least around 10 o'clock. You know how we do. We on YouTube now, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace to all my ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I appreciate y'all follow me over here. You know, hopefully we get the rest of the crew to come over here and we have a good time. But, you know, hopefully y'all enjoying this as much as y'all enjoyed the Facebook thing. It ain't really no different, you know. But we're going to do some things. I got some things in the work, and y'all know how. We got some things in the work. It's about to go down. There's things in the works. It's going to get a lot better. We're going to heat it up just like a Coca-Cola Sweller 1986. It's going to be all right, not sick. Let's get on the body here, y'all. Let's get on the body here. And I get back. Peace to y'all. One love, baby. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Peace, y'all.